Hi everyone, my name is Isabella Gamez, and today I'm here with my client Alexandra, and we are going to be talking about the schwa sound. You might be wondering, what is the schwa sound? And I'll tell you, it is the most important vowel sound that we have in American, probably the most important sound in general that we have in the American accent. Let's do like a little recap of everything that we've learned. So we know that the schwa is in the middle of our mouth. We know that it's kind of this like neutral, relaxed sound that we use whenever we're just transitioning through words. And so because of this, it can be any word. It can be an A, an O, an E, an I, or obviously a U with the short sound. We know that the tongue goes down, and we can think of it like we're pulling it down. It's right here, middle of, like, right here. That's why we also think about it like this, by the way. It's like, in the middle of here and in the middle of here. Uh, uh, uh. Also acknowledge that depending on what accent you're coming from is whether you're going to think of it a little bit more back, a little bit more forward, depending on whether your accent already lies in the front of the face or in the back of the head. Now, let's do some sentences to see how it would actually sound when we're talking.
What was enough?
Good. So let's, just for the people that are watching it, let's take it really, really slowly. What, which is a schwa, was, which is a schwa, enough, which is a schwa, which is what I was telling you earlier. It's really hard to find a sentence that doesn't have a schwa in every single word. Like, they're so common. So that's why, like, even though it's just one sound, it's one sound that's present all the time. That's why today I just wanted to focus on this one thing, because it can be overwhelming. But I promise you, once you get it going, like, in your body, and it becomes second nature to you, you'll be like so comfortable speaking because it's so relaxed. So let's do that. What was enough? What was enough?
What was enough?
Good,
What what was enough?
good. Now let's, what was
What was? What
was
was?
enough? Was enough.
What was enough?
Yeah, what was enough?
What was enough?
Good, really good. And if you're struggling, think about it like this. What was, what was, what was enough, was enough, was enough. What was enough, what was enough. And then you start like building, kind of like building blocks. Don't try to do it all in one sentence if you're struggling with the sound, because why stress yourself out? You don't need to stress yourself out. Just take it little by little. Obviously, this doesn't apply to you because you're the accent master. Let's do
Yeah.
what?
You are the acting master.
I love you. Let's take just the first two sentences. The first two words. What was?
What was? What was?
Yeah. And try not to, it can be really easy to get into this mindset of like making it really small, but we don't want it to be tight. It's just really relaxed. What was?
What what was?
Yeah. And then let's do the dog.
The dog. A dog.
Yeah. And it's not Doug, dog. That one's not a schwa.
The
Dog.
dog. Okay.
So let's practice that transition. The dog.
The dog.
Yeah. The dog.
The dog. Dog.
Yeah. What was the
What
dog?
was? What was the dog?
Yeah, don't make it too fast because it doesn't need to be fast yet. Just keep going with the same speed.
What was the
Uh,
dog? What was the dog?
yeah, and don't dog,
Dog.
because that like is really damaging for your vocal cords. So just keep it up. What was the dog?
What was the dog?
Yeah, we want to be able to still sing after this. So What was the dog?
What was a dog?
Yeah, good. Even like a little bit more so that it doesn't fall in like vocal fry. Uh,
Okay.
dog. The dog.
What was a dog?
Yeah, good. Can you tell me what's different about this sentence that the last one didn't have? It's one of the things that we talked about.
The O in otter, an other.
Okay, so other would be a schwa, but the is actually going to be the this time because other
Oh,
starts with a va.
got it. Mhm.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's just do a little recap of what was for the people that are watching.
What was
hmm the other, the
the
other
the other the other
job.
job? Is that a schwa too?
No,
Okay.
job. It's like
Job.
dog, job.
Job.
Mm. The other job.
The other job.
Good. The other job.
The other job.
Yeah. And it makes it so easy to transition because of the schwa. Like instead of doing all these big movements to get to all these different sounds, you kind of just like like you just kind of like drop it. The other job.
The other job.
What was the other job?
What was the other job?
Good. One more time.
What was the other job?
Good. Really good. The family's oven had a label.
The family's oven. Oven.
Remember, for the people that are watching, if you ever struggle with that, just rewrite it. Let's try it little by little so that everyone can practice with us. The families.
The families.
Yeah, and just remembering to pull that short A back.
Okay.
Ba,
The families.
good. And we're gonna think about it like it's ML. So we're not gonna say mlees, mlees, moo. The families.
The families.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. The families
The families.
oven.
Oven.
So now we're just gonna say families oven.
Families oven.
The families oven.
The families oven.
Yeah, and really good shirt A. You got it in a really short period of time, so great job. Not that that's the goal, but like still, it's sounding really good. The family's oven
The families oven
had a label.
had a label.
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 Yeah. The family's oven had a label.
The family's oven had a label.
Good. Now regular speed. The family's oven had a label.
The family's oven had a label.
Very good. Very great work. Quick disclaimer, most of the time we don't have schwas on final unemphasized syllables because they're so quick that they just become a eh, eh. Remember earlier we were talking about when is it a and when is it a sometimes when it's so quick and so like unimportant, or not unimportant, but unemphasized, it just becomes a short I. We don't say precedent. It's like unemphasized and it's fast, so we just say precedent. But the only reason why label, even though it is an unemphasized final syllable, we don't make it label, because of the EL. The L sound is already setting you up to have that schwa. So you could say that this is like an exception to the rule, right? Most of the time, unemphasized final syllables will just be a short I. But in this case, because of the L and the position of the L, then you're just gonna do because the L is already oh, oh. It's right there in the schwa already. So we're just gonna do label, label.
Label.
hmm Which you got from the very beginning, but I just wanted to give that disclaimer for the people that are watching. Last one. The love was enough. So all of these are schwas. All of them. The love was enough.
The love was enough.
Yeah. The love was enough.
The love was enough.
Yeah, really good. And now just relax it and say it like a normal person. The love was enough.
The love was enough.
Perfect. Amazing. Okay. That was it. That's all that I know that it sounds very technical and like when is it a schwa and when is it not? The truth is there are certain rules like the ones that we talked about throughout the class, but in the end, you just need to practice it. Let it become second nature. Be really patient with yourself that you will get it eventually. Oh, that's another example. You will get it eventually, eventually, unless you're emphasizing it, then it would be you will get it eventually. Um, so see things like that, right? You will get it eventually. It'll become second nature to you. Say second nature to you. And it's gonna be fine. And you just need to practice and everything's gonna be great. And Alexandra, you did an amazing job today.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see you guys next time. And thank you so much, Alexandra, for your time today.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys. Bye.